Imagine this. You wake up one morning and you realize something's off. You've got everything, a good job, a decent home, people around you, but inside there's noise, there's chaos, there's this quiet, unsettling feeling that you're running, but you don't know where. You ask yourself, what am I really chasing? What actually matters? That question, right there, is where everything begins. Today, we're diving deep into a book that answers this with raw honesty and timeless wisdom, 25 Things That Really Matter in Life by Dr. M.D. Johnson and Gary A. Johnson. This isn't just a book, it's a mirror, a compass, a conversation with your soul. So grab your coffee, settle in, and let's walk through the 25 truths that can change everything. Here's the truth this book delivers. Life isn't about chasing more, it's about knowing what enough looks like. The Johnsons guide us through 25 profound principles: gratitude, love, humility, forgiveness, purpose, and presence that anchor us in what's real. These aren't religious rules or corporate strategies, they're timeless human truths. When you align your daily life with these 25 things, you stop drifting, you start living with clarity, peace, and meaning. This book doesn't promise perfection, it promises direction, and sometimes that's all we need. Chapter 1: Gratitude, the Foundation of Peace. A woman in her 30s, Sarah, sits in traffic, horns blaring. She's late, she's stressed. Her phone buzzes, another bill notification. Meet Sarah. She's a project manager in Seattle. Every morning feels the same. Rush, stress, deadlines, bills. She's always thinking about what's missing: a promotion, a bigger apartment, a vacation she can't afford. She's stuck in the loop of not enough. One evening, her old college friend visits. Over wine, her friend says something simple. "You know what I'm grateful for today? My morning coffee." That's it, just that one warm cup. Sarah laughs it off, but that night, lying in bed, she tries it. She thinks, what am I grateful for right now? The answer surprises her. I have a bed. I have heat. I have tomorrow. Small, but real. The Johnsons open with gratitude because it's the lens through which everything else becomes clear. Gratitude isn't about pretending life is perfect, it's about recognizing what's already here. It's the antidote to comparison, envy, and chronic dissatisfaction. Neuroscience backs this up. Gratitude literally rewires your brain. It shifts your focus from scarcity to abundance, from fear to trust. Practical application. Start a gratitude micro-practice. Every night before bed, name 3 things you're grateful for from that day. They don't have to be big. My friend texted me. I had hot water. I didn't yell at anyone today. Write them down or say them aloud. This simple habit trains your brain to notice the good even in hard seasons. Takeaway. Gratitude doesn't deny the struggle, it finds the light within it. When you appreciate what you have, you stop chasing what you don't need. What's one small thing you're grateful for today? Drop it in the comments, I'd love to hear it. Chapter 2: Love, the only currency that matters. A father, James, works late in his home office. His 6-year-old daughter knocks. "Daddy, can I play?" He says, "Not now, sweetie." She leaves quietly. Narrator. James is a good man. He's building a business. He tells himself, I'm doing this for them, for my family. But years later, his daughter, now a teenager, barely talks to him. He's confused. I gave them everything. But she didn't want things. She wanted him, his time, his attention, his love, not his paycheck. The Johnsons write, love is not what you feel, it's what you give. Love is the second pillar because without it, success is hollow. The book challenges the modern myth that productivity equals worth. Love, real, present, expressed love, is what people remember. Not your resume, not your bank account. Love is showing up, listening, being there when it's inconvenient. Practical application: the 10-minute love rule. Once a day, give someone you love 10 minutes of your full attention. No phone, no multitasking. Ask them, "How are you really doing?" and listen. For romantic partners, parents, kids, friends, this simple act rebuilds bridges. Takeaway: people won't remember what you bought them. They'll remember how you made them feel. Love isn't a noun, it's a verb. Who in your life needs to hear "I love you" more often? Tag them mentally or literally right now. Chapter 3: Humility, Strength Without Ego. A corporate boardroom. David, a VP, interrupts his colleague mid-presentation. "That won't work. Here's what we should do." The room goes silent. The colleague sits down, deflated. David is smart, accomplished, respected, but also feared. People don't speak up around him. He wonders why his team feels distant. Then one day, his mentor tells him, "David, being right all the time doesn't make you a leader, it makes you lonely." That stings, but it's true. Humility isn't weakness, it's confidence without arrogance. It's knowing you don't have all the answers and being okay with that. The Johnsons define humility as the ability to listen, admit mistakes, and honor others' contributions. Humble people don't shrink, they elevate others. Humility creates trust, and trust creates connection. Practical application: try the "I don't know" practice. Next time you're in a conversation or meeting, if you truly don't know something, say, "I don't know. What do you think?" Give credit when someone else has a good idea. Apologize when you mess up, quickly and sincerely. Humility isn't about being small, it's about being real. Takeaway: ego divides, humility connects. You don't have to prove you're the smartest person in the room, just be the realist. Have you ever had to admit you were wrong? How did it feel? Let's talk about it below. Chapter 4: Forgiveness, Freeing Yourself. Maria sits alone in her apartment. On her phone, she scrolls past her ex-best friend's profile. Her jaw tightens. It's been 2 years since they fought. She still replays the argument in her head. Maria was betrayed. Her best friend shared something deeply personal. It broke Maria's trust and the friendship. She's moved on, she tells herself, but the truth is, she's still carrying it. Every time she sees that name, the anger flares. It's exhausting. One day, her therapist asks, "Who are you punishing by holding on to this?" Maria realizes herself. Forgiveness isn't saying what happened was okay. It's refusing to let it hold you hostage. The Johnsons describe forgiveness as an act of self-liberation. It's not for the other person, it's for you. Holding on to resentment is like drinking poison and expecting the other person to suffer. Forgiveness doesn't erase the past, it releases its grip on your present. Practical application: the forgiveness letter that you don't send. Write a letter to the person who hurt you. Say everything: your anger, your pain, your confusion. Then, at the end, write, "I'm choosing to release this, not for you, for me." Burn it, delete it, or bury it. The act is symbolic, but powerful. Forgiveness is a process, not a one-time event. Be patient with yourself. Takeaway: forgiveness doesn't mean forgetting. It means refusing to let the past control your peace. You forgive to free yourself, not to excuse them. Is there someone you've been holding a grudge against? What would it take to let it go? Chapter 5: Patience, the Art of Waiting Well. A young entrepreneur, Jamal, checks his phone obsessively. His startup hasn't taken off yet. It's been 6 months. He's anxious. Why isn't this working faster? Jamal's working hard. He's talented, but he's drowning in impatience. Every day without results feels like failure. He compares himself to overnight success stories on Instagram. They made it in a year. Why can't I? What he doesn't see, those people had 5 failed businesses before the one that worked. They had patience and resilience. The Johnsons remind us, great things take time. Rushing ruins them. Patience is trusting the process when you can't see the results yet. It's understanding that growth happens in seasons, not on your timeline. Impatience leads to burnout, bad decisions, and bitterness. Patience builds endurance, wisdom, and peace. Practical application, the not yet mindset. When you catch yourself frustrated, add 2 words, not yet. I haven't succeeded, not yet. I haven't healed, not yet. This small shift reframes failure as process and protects your hope. Takeaway: patience isn't passive, it's active trust. The seeds you plant today won't bloom tomorrow, but they will bloom. What's something you're waiting for right now? Share your journey. We're cheering you on. Chapter 6: Honesty, the courage to be real. A woman, Lisa, sits across from her partner at dinner. He asks, "Are you okay?" She smiles. "Yeah, I'm fine." But inside, she's not. She's been pretending for months. Lisa's afraid that if she tells the truth, "I'm not happy, I feel disconnected, I need something to change," everything will fall apart. So she keeps smiling, keeps pretending, and the gap between her truth and her life grows wider. One night, she finally says it, "I'm not okay." It's scary, but it's also freeing. The Johnsons write, "Honesty is the foundation of intimacy. Without it, you're alone, even in a crowd." Honesty isn't about being blunt or harsh, it's about being real. It's the willingness to show up as you are, flawed, uncertain, human. Honesty builds trust. It invites others to be real too. Practical application, the truth practice. Once a week, tell someone a truth that you've been avoiding. "I've been struggling with," "I need help with," "I miss you." Start small, build the muscle. Takeaway: honesty isn't easy, but it's the only way to real connection. When you stop performing, you start living. What's one truth you've been avoiding? You don't have to say it here, but maybe it's time to say it somewhere. Chapter 7: Faith, trusting beyond sight. A man, Robert, kneels by his bed. His mother is in the hospital. The prognosis isn't good. He doesn't know if he believes in God anymore, but he prays anyway. Faith has been tested. Life hasn't been kind, but in this moment, scared, alone, desperate, he whispers, "If you're there, help me trust you." Faith isn't about having all the answers. It's about holding on when you don't. The Johnsons say, faith is believing that even when you can't see the path is there. Faith doesn't have to be religious, though it can be. It's trust in something bigger than yourself. It's the belief that life has meaning even in the mess. Faith sustains you when logic and willpower run out. Practical application, the surrender practice. When you're overwhelmed, say out loud or silently, "I don't know how this will work out, but I trust it will." Let go of the need to control, just for today. Faith is daily. It's a choice, not a feeling. Takeaway: faith doesn't remove the storm. It gives you peace within it. Trust the process, even when you can't see the outcome. What do you have faith in? God? The universe? Yourself? Let us know below. Chapter 8: Purpose, your reason for being. A teacher, Mrs. Chen, grading papers late at night. She's tired, underpaid, but then she sees a note from a student. "Thank you for believing in me."
Mrs. Chen doesn't make much money. She's not famous, but she knows deeply why she's here. She's shaping lives. She's planting seeds of confidence in kids who've been told they're not enough. That's her purpose, and it's powerful. The Johnsons write, "Purpose isn't something you find, it's something you live." Purpose is the why behind your actions. It's what gets you out of bed on hard days. It's not always a grand mission. It can be as simple as, "I'm here to love my kids well," or "I'm here to create beauty." Purpose gives life meaning. Practical application. The purpose question. Ask yourself, what do I want to be remembered for? Not your job title, not your income. What impact do you want to leave? Write it down. Let it guide your choices. Takeaway. Purpose isn't about doing everything. It's about doing what matters most. You don't need a platform to have impact. You just need presence. What's your purpose? Even if you're still figuring it out, share what you think it might be.
Chapter 9: Kindness, the Quiet Revolution. A cashier, Alina, is having a rough day. A customer snaps at her over a receipt. Then the next customer says, "Hey, you're doing great. Thank you." That one sentence changes Elena's entire shift. She doesn't know that customer, but that small act of kindness, it reminds her she's human, she's seen. Kindness costs nothing, but it changes everything. The Johnsons say kindness is love in action. It's the language everyone understands. Kindness isn't weakness, it's strength in gentleness. It's choosing to be good when you don't have to be. In a world obsessed with dominance and competition, kindness is revolutionary. Practical application, the Daily Kindness Challenge. Every day, do one intentional act of kindness. Hold the door, compliment a stranger, text someone you appreciate. Watch how it shifts not just their day, but yours. Takeaway: kindness is free, but its value is infinite. Be kind, always. You never know what someone's carrying. What's the kindest thing someone's ever done for you? Chapter 10: Courage, Doing It Scared. A woman, Asha, stands at the edge of a stage. She's about to give her first TED Talk. Her hands are shaking. She thinks, "I can't do this," but she steps forward anyway. Courage isn't the absence of fear, it's moving forward with the fear. Asha's terrified, but she speaks. Her voice cracks. She stumbles over a word, but she finishes. And afterward, someone comes up to her and says, "Thank you. I needed to hear that." The Johnsons write, courage is not fearlessness, it's action despite fear. Courage is doing the hard thing, even when you're unsure. It's speaking up, walking away, starting over, saying no, saying yes. Courage builds character. It expands your life. Practical application: the one brave thing. Each week, do one thing that scares you. It doesn't have to be huge. Send the email, have the conversation, apply for the job. Courage is a muscle. Use it. Takeaway: courage is not about being ready. It's about being willing. Feel the fear. Do it anyway. What's one brave thing you've done recently? Celebrate yourself below. Chapter 11. Contentment, peace in the present. The chapter explores the difference between complacency and contentment, learning to appreciate where you are while still growing. Chapter 12. Integrity, doing right when no one's watching. A story about a man who returns a lost wallet, not for praise, but because it's who he is. Chapter 13. Hope, the anchor in the storm. Hope as a choice, not a feeling. How to hold on to it when life is dark. Chapter 14. Simplicity, less is more. Decluttering your life, physically, mentally, emotionally. The freedom of enough. Chapter 15. Discipline, the bridge between goals and achievement. How daily habits, not motivation, create lasting change. Chapter 16. Community, you were never meant to do it alone. The power of belonging, how to build and nurture real relationships. Chapter 17. Generosity, the giving that returns. How giving, time, money, kindness enriches your own life. Chapter 18. Rest, the sacred pause. Why rest isn't laziness, it's renewal. How to stop glorifying burnout. Chapter 19. Wisdom, learning from life. Wisdom as applied knowledge, how to learn from failure and experience. Chapter 20. Balance, the art of equilibrium. Work-life balance isn't a myth, it's a daily negotiation. Chapter 21. Resilience, bouncing back stronger. How to recover from setbacks and keep moving forward. Chapter 22. Presence, being here, now. Mindfulness in daily life, how to stop living in the past or future. Chapter 23. Self-respect, honoring yourself. Why boundaries and self-care aren't selfish, they're essential. Chapter 24. Service, living for more than yourself. Finding meaning in serving others, how contribution creates fulfillment. Chapter 25. Joy, the ultimate goal. Joy isn't happiness, it's deeper. It's the peace that comes from living aligned with your values. FAQ section. Before we wrap up, let's answer some of the most common questions people have about living a meaningful life. FAQ number 1. How do I find inner peace in a chaotic world? Inner peace isn't about changing the world around you. It's about changing your relationship with it. Start with daily practices, 5 minutes of deep breathing, gratitude journaling, or simply sitting in silence. Limit your news and social media intake. Focus on what you can control, your thoughts, reactions, and choices. Inner peace is built in small, consistent moments of intentional calm. It's not a destination, it's a practice. You cultivate it daily by choosing presence over panic, gratitude over grievance, and stillness over speed. Remember, peace isn't the absence of chaos, it's the presence of calm within it. FAQ number 2. What are practical ways to stay calm during stressful times? When stress hits, your body goes into fight or flight mode. Combat this with grounding techniques. The 4-7-8 breathing method: inhale for 4, hold for 7, exhale for 8, naming 5 things you can see, or placing your hand on your heart and breathing slowly. Physical movement, even a brisk walk, can release pent-up tension. Peaceful visualization, imagining a calm scene, can also lower your stress levels. The key is to engage your body and mind to signal that you are safe. Chapter 26: Gratitude, the Antidote to Conflict. A power of appreciation to heal relationships. Chapter 27: Curiosity, the Engine of Growth. Why never stopping learning keeps your life vibrant. Chapter 28: Authenticity, the Power of Being Real. The freedom that comes when you stop trying to fit in and start belonging to yourself. Chapter 29: Patience, the Art of Waiting Well. Why good things often take time and how to embrace the process. Chapter 30: Legacy, the Measure of a Life. What matters most in the end? How to leave a mark that lasts. Conclusion: the journey continues. The life lessons in this book aren't a destination, they're a path to walk. The end of this book is the beginning of your most meaningful chapter. Take these lessons, apply them to your life, and watch as it transforms. Inner peace isn't a state you... Before we wrap up, let's answer some of the most common questions people have about living a meaningful life. FAQ 1. How do I find inner peace in a chaotic world? Inner peace isn't about changing the world around you. It's about changing your relationship with it. Start with daily practices. 5 minutes of deep breathing, gratitude journaling, or simply sitting in silence. Limit your news and social media intake. Focus on what you can control: your thoughts, reactions, and choices. Inner peace is built in small, consistent moments of intentional calm. It's not a destination, it's a practice. You cultivate it daily by choosing presence over panic, gratitude over grievance, and stillness over speed. Remember, peace isn't the absence of chaos, it's the presence of calm within it. FAQ 2. What are practical ways to stay calm during stressful times? When stress hits, your body goes into fight or flight mode. Combat this with grounding techniques. The 4-7-8 breathing method: inhale for 4, hold for 7, exhale for 8. Naming 5 things you can see, or placing your hand on your heart and breathing slowly. Physical movement helps. Walk, stretch, or shake your body. Journaling your worries externalizes them, making them less overwhelming. Talk to someone you trust. And remember, stress is often your mind catastrophizing. Ask yourself, is this thought true? Is it helpful? Often the answer is no. Calm is a skill you build, not a trait you're born with. FAQ 3. How can I live a more meaningful life starting today? Meaning comes from alignment, when your actions match your values. Start by identifying what truly matters to you: relationships, creativity, service, growth. Then audit your daily life. Are you spending time on what matters? If not, make one small shift. Say no to something that drains you. Say yes to something that fuels you. Meaning isn't found in grand gestures, it's in the micro choices, the conversation you choose to have, the kindness you extend, the time you give. Ask yourself daily, did today matter? If the answer is yes, you're on the right path. Meaningful living is intentional living. FAQ 4. Can gratitude really change my mindset? Absolutely. Neuroscience shows that gratitude activates the brain's reward centers and reduces stress hormones. When you practice gratitude, you train your brain to notice the good, even in hard times. This doesn't mean toxic positivity, it means realistic optimism. Start small. Every night, write down 3 things that went well, no matter how tiny. Over time, your brain starts looking for the good automatically. Gratitude is a mindset muscle. Strengthen it daily. FAQ 5. How can I deal with regret from the past? Regret is a universal human experience. All of us have things we wish we had done differently. But dwelling on it keeps you stuck in the past. Acknowledge the regret. Understand what you learned from it, but don't live there. Forgive yourself. You did the best you could with the knowledge you had. Then redirect your energy. Instead of saying, I wish I had done that, ask, what can I do now to align with my values? Turn regret into actionable lessons. Regret is heavy. Forgiveness is free. So, here we are. We've walked through 25 truths that can reshape a life. But let me be real with you. None of this matters if it stays in your head. These aren't just ideas, they're invitations. Invitations to show up differently, to love harder, to forgive freely, to be present, to choose joy. The world won't slow down for you. It won't hand you peace. You have to choose it daily. And some days you'll fail. You'll lose your patience. You'll forget to be grateful. You'll snap at someone you love. That's okay. You're human. But the next day, you get to try again. Dr. M.D. Johnson and Gary A. Johnson didn't write this book to create perfect people. They wrote it to remind us that we already have everything we need. We've just forgotten to use it. So here's my challenge to you. Pick one thing from this list, just one. Maybe it's gratitude, maybe it's courage, maybe it's rest. And for the next week, live it. Not perfectly, just intentionally. See what shifts. Because here's the secret the book whispers between every line. Life isn't about finding yourself. It's about creating yourself. One choice, one moment, one truth at a time. And you're already capable of it. You always have been. What will you choose today? Ladder Up English. Thank you for being here. If this resonated with you, please hit that like button, share this with someone who needs it, and subscribe to Ladder Up English for more journeys through the books that change us. Leave a comment below. Which of the 25 things hit you the hardest?
Let's keep the conversation going. Until next time, choose peace, choose love, choose what matters. This is Ladder Up English. Let's keep climbing together.